In our minority environmental internship, we'll place students with environmental groups, with all the main environmental groups, Greenpeace, Sierra Club, all of them all around town, National Wildlife Federation. Most of the interns were college students, and if you're a high school student, that's who you will be competing against. Just know that it's competitive. Everywhere is competitive. We recruited some high school students, and they really impressed us, and they impressed the people they work for. If you go in there, not only will they benefit, I mean you benefit, but they will benefit from, frankly, your participation in their program, especially if you go in and do a real good job. With our minority environmental internship program, I didn't want to ask students to do it for free, so we gave $1,000 stipends over an 8-week period. But you will be competing against people from the best colleges in the country who will go in and work for free. So just know that you're in a competition. And you do want some compensation, so you might even have to go out and find yourself a sponsor. If you go into a group with a sponsor, they'll take you, probably. And you do want to get compensated, I would say, for your minority internship program. Let me ask a couple questions right now, though, for the high school students here. How many of you out there want a big house? A big car? Big money? All right. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, but when you get into the environmental area and the sustainable development area, they talk about conservation and saving and not using resources. And there's nothing wrong in America with wanting a big house, a big car, and big money. We all want that. And you should go for that, particularly in the minority community, because we were kept from getting those things for quite a long time. I tell people, you know, let me consume a little bit before you ask me to consume. You don't want to oil company. Use some coal before you ask me to not use it. So you need to study this and understand it from your particularly special perspective. And what I'm speaking here to is you can't take the mainstream environmentalist line because that's all they're going to go with. Their ethic and their dogma is conserve and don't build and do not develop. And our community can't do that. We can't afford to. We need you to develop. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to come up with the most energy efficient house and the most energy efficient car. And I want you to get rich by producing energy mitigation equipment, scrubbers for electric power plants, fuel cells for homes. There's a whole, you can be the new Bill Gates out here. As I said earlier, most people aren't talking about the fact that you can convert carbon dioxide, that everybody's talking about right now, which is the main greenhouse gas. It can be converted into gasoline. I hope there's one of you sitting here who combines the sources that are needed. It's a hugely complex scientific and economic project. I hope one of you figures it out. And when I'm cold and dead in the ground, say, hey, I heard this old guy and he told me about it.